Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings, 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
All right.
Honey, did you remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But don't you know about Baluwo?
Baluwo? What is Baluwo?
Baluwo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baluwo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluwo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baluwo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products for your family and friends in the Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria, or Mali. Baluwo, better than sending money.
Colleagues in the media, good morning. Welcome to this press conference. And as the chairperson of the occasion rightly said, I have a statement which I am going to read out to you. And then following the statement, you can ask us any questions that you may want in relation to the Journalism Awards. So we start. The National Journalism Awards is the highest and most prestigious journalism awards in the Gambia, organized by the Gambia Press Union. The award honors and celebrates courage and excellence in Gambian journalism across all types of news and information media, print, online, radio, television, and photography. In line with its mandate to improve professional standards in the Gambian media, the Gambia Press Union, since 2016, has been staging the National Journalism Awards. The rationale behind the move is to motivate and commit journalists to strive for excellence in their various domains. The award is also part of the GPU's flagship activities in marking World Press Freedom Day on the 3rd of March each year, on the 3rd of May, I beg your pardon, each year. However, due to logistical and other challenges, the award ceremony is usually held on a different date. Last year, for instance, it was held on the 34th or on the 24th of October 2020, and for this year, plans are well underway to hold the event on the 3rd of September 2021. The award is open to all Gambian journalists working for registered Gambian media houses, outlets, and platforms. Works published by Gambian journalism or Gambian journalist for the international media would also be accepted. In addition, stories produced between the 1st of January 2020 to the 31st of December 2020 on Gambian registered media outlets are eligible for entry. Please note that opinion and articles, advertorials, works produced under contract for commercial promotion, and newsletter issues or articles are not eligible. Furthermore, the award categories were trimmed down to 13 regular awards and 2 special awards in 2020 due to the impact of COVID-19 on plans for the awards. The special awards were reserved for the GPU, while the regular awards were open to all Gambian journalists. Considering the giant strides registered in containing the spread of COVID-19 in the Gambia, the 2021 Awards Committee is happy to inform you that 18 awards categories are available for this year's ceremony, excluding the special GPU awards. The respective categories are as follows: Business and Finance Reporting Award, Sports Reporting Award, Environment, Investigative, Health and Medical Reporting, Women's Reporting, Children's Reporting, Travel and Tourism Reporting Award, Culture, Arts and Entertainment Reporting Award, Agriculture Reporting Award, Political Reporting, Human Rights Reporting, Legal Affairs Reporting, Photojournalism, Journalist of the Year, Television Station of the Award of the Year, Radio Station of the Year, Community Radio, Community or Rural Radio of the Year. The Awards Committee intends to open applications for the different categories as soon as possible. You can follow all our social media platforms on Facebook at GPU Awards, Instagram at GPU Awards, Twitter at GPU Awards, and our website on www.gpuawards.gm for more on major deadlines and other vital information relating to the 2021 awards. In recognition of the importance of the participation of members of the press and public, our communications team would be engaging you in fruitful discussions and engagements to ensure greater participation and support. Furthermore, the Awards Committee is on the verge of confirming independent media experts with high degree of integrity who would serve as panel of judges for the awards. Their names and biographies would be published in our website shortly. They would be receiving and assessing all entries and decide on the best entries that deserve the awards. In their assessment of entries, the judges would be looking at accuracy and relevance, grammar, style and presentation, the impact of the story, creativity and originality. It is also important to note that even though the GPU Awards Committee would be choosing the judges, it assures everyone that they would be completely independent and would in no way be under anyone's directives in doing their work. Finally, note that the organizing committee was tasked in 2020 by the GPU to stage the awards for a period of 3 years. The committee successfully staged a closed-door virtual award in 2020, but encountered major setbacks, especially the financing aspect of the program. The committee is independent of the GPU and does its fundraising and other financing activities independently. Therefore, the committee seizes this opportunity to call on organizations, institutions, both public and private, as well as other donors to fully support this year's National Journalism Awards. At this juncture, the committee, on behalf of the GPU, would like to thank all donors who made the 2020 awards a success despite the COVID-19 pandemic. As a committee, our mission is to recognize and reward excellence in journalism in a bid to inspire others. We want to celebrate and recognize the work journalists do, as well as encourage and inspire excellence in the profession. The work journalists do add value to democracy, so we call on everyone to support the committee in recognizing and motivating Gambian journalists. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much. I am Mustafa Mbai. I'm representing the GPU in the committee. So at the level of the Gambia Press Union, Felix, I would like to thank you for that suggestion or concern raised. But at the level of the GPU, a television station, a TV is a TV, whether the story is from online, terrestrial, or digital, as is mentioned earlier. So, but the fear here is, if I may understand what you mean, is competing with the televisions on terrestrial or on digital. There might be some advantage over those that are entirely online. So, as a matter of fact, we are taking into consideration that suggestion or concern, and then we will see the possibility of probably establishing an online, if it is going to be an online category, television-based online TV category, so that probably there wouldn't be any advantage over the other networks which are on terrestrial or on digital. So obviously it is a valid point, and in the future, if we would be making any adjustments, we will continue to take note of that. Likewise, the newspaper. Thank you very much.
Any other question? Questions, comments, and suggestions, please? Well, the silence. Well, we have the, yes, go ahead. Okay. Madam Chair, she has a suggestion.
My name is Andrea from the point. The award that you have mentioned, since we started giving out awards, I never see out of entrepreneurship. And there are so many journalists who are reporting on entrepreneurship.
We may not have entrepreneurship per se, but we have business and financial reporting award. I think that should fall under that category, the entrepreneurship. Does that answer your question?
So we've, like last year, I think we had about a dozen or so categories. And when we were revising these categories, it took us 3 hours plus. Madam Chair was gonna say, she nearly gave up on us. But if you look at the way we work at the level of the awards committee, we debate a lot from among us because we come from different backgrounds. Some from broadcasting. Myself, I'm more of a print journalist, and Auntie J, we know she's a veteran in broadcasting, television specifically, and there are others that are not present here, and we have some of our members who are also in they are online, they've traveled, but they meanwhile continue to participate and support. For example, we used to have travel, tourism, and culture as a combined award. This year, we've separated them. Travel and tourism, it's a category of its own, while arts, culture, and entertainment becomes a separate award. So which means
entertainment was not part of it last year.
Last year, it wasn't even part of it last year. So we had to bring in, because we are considering to also encourage and inspire others who are specializing on entertainment and even artists. And that award is not only for entertainment. If you are a cartoonist, for example, or you are into gravity or some kind of visual kind of stuff, you could also be eligible to contest in that category. We also, for example, in the past, last year we never had, but in 2019, there was a special category on foreign correspondence. Now, we think it's not relevant, whether you work for outside media or not. What is important is, as long as you're a Gambian journalist, you are reporting on the Gambia, and you are living in this country, you should be eligible to contest for any of the awards, any of the other categories. And as a result, they are also going to contest just like any other one of us. So we are not marginalizing, all of that. So, of course, we had a lot of issues about Television of the Year Award, Radio Station of the Year Award. So we are even suggesting to extend that courtesy to the public to enable them vote for, because it will be very difficult, for example, for me to choose which television is the best television of the year. What kind of criteria are we going to use? So we might even end up calling it the most popular TV of the year instead of the best television of the year. So just to let you know that this committee is working for the journalism community, and we value whatever ideas that are out there. We want to make sure that we deliver. We have a 3 years mandate. We've done it last year, and this is our second year. And we are hoping this year will be better, and next year will be the best year. So there is still room for perfection. There is still room for improvement. Madam Chair, that's what I wanted to add.
Yes. I just wanted to add that last year, the Vice Chair mentioned, we have been merging and we have been separating, we have been adding, we have been deleting. For instance, Women and Children's Award last year was one, because we know where you see a woman, you will see a child, or women are responsible for most of the time. So we have decided to separate them this year. Women's Reporting Award and Children's Reporting Award. So these are two separate things which we have taken note of. And these notes that we have taken are based on feedback that we have received from the audience. You understand? We did not just sit and say we're going to do A, B, C, and D. We also have a venue where we invite the public to send their comments, in whatever form. So that's just what I wanted to add to what Sana has said.
Yeah.
We notice every year the prices, the journalists who wins the prize, and the prices differ. So some categories they end up getting more. Is it going to be standardized this year, or is it going to be like that? Because obviously it depends on the sponsors, which I understand are supporting some of these awards.
Yeah, that answers part of the question. Some sponsors support some awards, and then they come specifically, I want to donate this for the winner of this category. That happens. But if at all the prices are in there before all of that, we'll have to standardize all of it as to the category. But if, for example, a particular person is interested in a story for women's reporting and say, I'm going to donate this piece of equipment or something for the winner, then we can't give that to another person.
So we would like to actually make a specific mention of our last year's supporters, or the donors. Chief among them was the European Union delegation in the Gambia. They were our gold sponsors last year, but we also had other sponsors. To mention, like a Unique Group, which was initially called Unique Solutions. Now they are a group of companies specializing in energy, in ICT, and then other services. We had Sapuji Palonji, they are an Indian company, and they've also supported us last year. And then there are others like R&A. You saw those beautiful billboards. They helped us to disseminate and raise the visibility of the award. There are others who came in either cash or kind. I may not be able to mention all of them. But now, just to let you know that it goes a long way if we also receive support, because what we are doing it in the cause of journalism. And then journalists, as we know, is a small, in the Gambia actually is a small sector, and it is not as highly profitable as it obtains in other countries. So as a result, when the GPU, for example, struggles to finance these things 100%, and they are tasking us to work together to help raise the funds, mobilize resources, to make sure that no year passes without journalists being recognized or being rewarded for the great work that they are doing. So we still going to call on the public, the entrepreneurs, the private sectors, even government. We know that for the first time last year, the government extended support COVID support to the media, which is, according to the GPU, was highly appreciated. So there is no one that we are leaving out. If you are a company, you are a private sector, you are a development partner, we will really appreciate the support that we are. You can come in the form of supporting categories, or you can come as a gold or silver sponsor for the awards, and this will go a long way to helping us to execute our work. Madam Chairperson.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sana. Like you said, we express our sincere appreciation to last year's donors and the donors before that. I must also mention that we were not only sponsored by institutions and companies, not only sponsored by institutions and companies, but individuals also, sponsored us last year. So we want to express our sincere appreciation to those individuals and to the companies as well, and to tell them that we'll be knocking at their doors so that they can also, the awards can also be held this year, because without sponsorship, really, we cannot go any further. But for the journalists also who want to be in these awards and who want to win, I have stated earlier about what we are looking for. And really what we are looking for, we are looking for accuracy and relevance. Is the story relevant? Is it accurate? And we're also looking at the grammar, the style, and the presentation, the way you present the story. We're looking at that as well. We're looking at the impact of the story. What really has this story made? What impact has it made on the audience or on my target audience? You need to be mindful of that. Creativity and originality. There's what we call plagiarism. You can go take somebody's material, and write it as your own, present it as your own. That even is a crime. So be mindful of that. We're looking at creativity and originality. You have to be original, the story has to be original, and it has to be creative, So you need to put in all those things in your story. I mean, if we do that, and the judges, I can assure you, are going to be people of integrity, people of high regard, people who know what journalism is all about, and they are the ones that we are targeting to be the judges for this year's Journalism Awards. So for those who are going to enter, I wish you all the best of luck.
For coming, and then yes, but before we do that, so I just want to reiterate this point that we all try to utilize the website, because starting from today, all this vital information will be uploaded on that website, because each category mentioned here, on the 8 you have criteria that you should follow that would qualify you to be able to submit your news stories for the respective judges to be able to receive them. So moving on, we are urging all our colleagues to be logging into the website, and that is www.gpuawards.gm. And that's the website. And then we are also on the respective social media platforms. We had them, the Madam Chair mentioned them at Facebook, Instagram, and then on Twitter as well. And then we also have our communication strategies. I am part of little committees, but I'm also part of the communications team. We've been doing it last year. We've been engaging our colleagues after the press conference to listen to them, get suggestions from them regarding what they want us to do come the day of the awards, and then moving on. And then just to let you know that we've taken note of most of the points that have been said here regarding including online categories and then the newspaper categories, but also what my colleague have said here to make sort of a book, an e-book or a booklet comprising all these shortlisted awards or categories to be shared with our colleagues for their perusal. We'll definitely note that. And then moving on, we'll be engaging you frequently. We're using your platforms to talk about the awards, to promote it, because that is what we have. That is what we are set to do until the day of the awards, which is slated for the 3rd of September 2021. So on that note, I want to seize this opportunity on behalf of the chairperson of the awards, Madam Jainaba Nyangjai, to thank you all for coming and for the patience you've exercised. You've been here, some of you have been here since 10 a.m. to wait on the start of the program. We appreciate it, and then rest assured that we will always call on all of you when the need arises to talk about issues that are relevant to this award. So thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
In communication, connectivity is everything. We ensure that the links never sleep. Quantities and qualities, all in our data service, providing efficient, reliable voice and data service. We believe if you're not up to speed, then you're going backwards. Communications have to flow as fast as the speed of light. Whatever business you're in, having someone who understands your needs is critical. That is why we just don't offer you technology, we offer you solutions. Enjoy Gamcel's internet broadband anytime, anywhere. Your national operator, Gamcel, Yaibaram.
I get it.
Mbijan raganyadi.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyinji.
Okay. Korsan. Nsila ID soton.
Ha, sa soton. Sorry. I get it.
Mbijan bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariaka.
Ah,
mbare. Mo ki janna nun kunu bara tariaka.
Ah, jannom yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbari ya bere. Ha. Birim koyna fo kato.
Bari si kodo kino kato nim fo bolong blabe to.
56 branches mola sota Gambia jang.
Ha?
Ha. Gambia kono anin Gambia bantala bankol. Nka kodo kiya bere. Kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta memmen na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw. Jannam number 1 di nyonta. Andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale. Wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale le dadi mani domorol ni fana beteat. Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je.
Ha e wo moyo diat ha.
Apelenta
ni wo ka ni lafta nyelen kendol e binaji.
Yalo bukani la ko la baraka ba.
Yalo ndel chosano lo.
Abaraka.